Yes, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I welcome you back to the Zexuna Media YouTube Sports TV. Tomorrow, we'll be having some of the epic Champions League quarterfinal crashes that will be held. That is at the Santiago Bernabeu, at the home of Real Madrid Football Club. Remember, currently, Real Madrid are the most successful team that is in the UEFA Champions League, having won this competition that is 14 times, and followed with some other teams at the likes of that is AC Milan, at the likes of Liverpool, at the likes of Bayern, at the likes of Barcelona, Manchester United, Chelsea, etc. And the list is just endless. So they come into this competition. Previously, Manchester City managed to be victorious up against that is Inter Milan, the club that is from Italy or from Serie A, when they managed to win. That is their first ever UEFA Champions League competition, when they beat that was Inter Milan 1-0, a courtesy of a Rodrigo that went viral and made sure that Man-City managed to win this title earlier on after missing it out. That is on the final of that was 2020-2021 up against Chelsea, when Chelsea managed to beat them. That was 1-0. I remember this team also, Manchester City, earlier on in the previous final, when they played up Real Madrid, they managed to beat this Real Madrid. That was at Bernabeu, and even they managed to win this Real Madrid. Still, that is at the Etihad Stadium, making sure that they managed to progress. However, what you should also note that whoever wins between these two meetings always emerges victorious. Remember that final when Manchester City managed to beat that was Liverpool 1-0 in the final, a courtesy of a Vinicius Junior goal during the times of the last season of that was 2022. During the last season of that is Karim Benzema at Real Madrid. Real Madrid had beaten Manchester City. That was 3-2. That was at the Bernabeu Stadium, making sure that they progressed to the final and even managed to win that championship. The following year, these teams still met. That was on the semi-final, and this time Manchester City, that was last season, managed to become victorious over Real Madrid Football Club, making sure that even on the final they managed to win this title. So it has come to my notes that whoever wins this tie between Manchester City on the semi-final and Real Madrid emerges victorious. That is in the UEFA Champions League final. But remember, currently at this time we are on the quarterfinals, and also the roadmap has been done or has been drawn that if Manchester City wins or Real Madrid wins, we'll get the winner, that is between Arsenal Football Club or Bayern Football Club, that is on the semi-final, to see who progresses, that is the final. Coming into this fixture, Real Madrid are in better form, given the fact that currently they are at the top of that is the La Liga table, almost that is 8 points away from the chasing pack, that is Real Madrid Football Club, and even Girona that follow up. For Manchester City, things are not moving on well as they have always been performing. I remember previously in the Barclays Premier League, they have won this competition that is 3 times in a row. Even last season, they managed to win it, 5 points away, that is from Arsenal, in the last 2 weeks towards the end of the season. This time they come into this competition domestically, they are in 3rd position. However, with just 1 point away, that is from the leaders, that is Arsenal Football Club on 71 points, and even Liverpool Football Club. Manchester City, previously in the game that was played on Saturday, they managed to win. That was up against Crystal Palace 4-2 at Selhurst Park, where Matete, that is of Crystal Palace, managed to take the lead within that is the first 10 minutes of the game. However, we saw some moments of brilliance, that is from the big man himself, that is Kevin De Bruyne, who managed to score a brace in this game, and even Erling Haaland, who hasn't had that is a good season compared to what he had last season, when he managed to score that is 52 goals in all competition. This time he's still the top scorer in the Barclays Premier League, but this time with only 19 goals. Had taken some time without scoring, but yesterday he managed to come, that is on the score sheet. So Manchester City will be having the likes of that is Phil Foden, who was rested for the weekend's game, the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, the likes of Erling Haaland, Rodri Bernardo, that is Rodri Bernardo, Emmanuel Akanji. We will be having that is will be having, that is Ortega in the goal, and the list is endless. On Real Madrid Football Club, we'll be having the likes of, that is big man himself, Jude Bellingham, the man who has taken the La Liga by storm, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo up there in the midfield, the experienced midfield of, that is Toni Kroos, at the likes of Luka Modric, at the likes of Oriol Tchouameni, Eduardo Camavinga will also be set up there in the midfield, as well as in defense, at the likes of Antonio Rudiger will be present, and I think maybe Eder Militao will be back, and even in goal. So we hope to have such a good entertaining game between two legendary coaches, that is Carlo Ancelotti, and the man who has won the Champions League most with different clubs, and even alongside that is Pep Guardiola, as they will be taking off to showcase who is the king of European football. To my followers, subscribers, and commenters, I'll just say that in this game, I give opportunity, that is Real Madrid Football Club, to win this game. However, if you don't believe or if you don't entrust my decisions or my statements and you fear it out, you can guard it. That is for Real Madrid a win or a draw, or even make it an over, thinking that Real Madrid will be taking the ball, that is to Manchester City Football Club, as well as Manchester City. Subscribe, like, and comment. Jackson.